We begin tonight with Arizona's battle against addiction. Thanks for choosing us at 6. I'm Steve Irvin.
And I'm Faye Fredericks. In an effort to eliminate forged prescriptions, starting today, doctors practicing in big cities will only be able to write online prescriptions for opioids. At the same time, the Arizona Department of Health Services is launching a new anti-opioid campaign targeting teens.
All new at 6, ABC 15's Jamie Warren looking into these new strategies to fight the opioid crisis in the new year.
The number is staggering. More than 2,200 people are suspected of dying from opioid overdoses in Arizona in 2018. Rich, poor, parents, children. Opioid addiction doesn't discriminate.
I was at a friend's house and somebody had taken a pill out of their mom's cabinet, and when they brought it, I tried it and I loved it. By
John Koch's own admission, he should be dead. Multiple overdoses, arrested 20 times, 7 years in prison. It all started taking just one pill.
At the age of 14, I got introduced to OxyContin.
The Arizona Department of Health Services is now targeting teens with a public service campaign titled Opioids. Getting in is easier than getting out.
And what it's designed to do is to use graphic images to teach our teens the danger of opioids.
John Koch now fights the opioid war as a community impact manager. Last month, he spent 3 days in Kingman, a hotbed for opioid addiction, telling his stories to students at 6 schools. His story is one of life, near death, and on March 13th, 2013, redemption.
I got pulled over by a police officer, and when he pulled me over, instead of taking me to jail, he gave me a warning that had the name of a treatment center on the back of it, and I went and got help the next day.
The Department of Health Services, along with the Department of Education, is targeting its message on the dangers of opioids in schools, as well as on social media platforms frequented by teens.
I went to Kingman, and I spoke to over 3,000 students there.
Koch likes what the state is doing, but adds the power of a survivor's tale can have a profound impact.
The reaction you get from the kids when it's not just an officer, a teacher, somebody telling them, but somebody they can relate to that's been there, and it was so cool.
Jamie Warren, ABC 15, Arizona.
In 2018, Arizona did make progress against opioids. According to the Department of Health Services, opioid prescriptions decreased 36%, and use of the overdose reversal drug naloxone is up 300%. The new year means new beginnings. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, you're not alone, and there is help out there. We have a list of resources posted along with this story on the homepage of abc15.com.